Hi, I'm here to talk about how to use a core vocabulary board to support your child's communication. Communication boards are used to help your child communicate their basic wants, needs, and feelings during the day. They are a picture chart with icons representing words that your child might say, like this. A core vocabulary board like this depicts the most frequently used words in a child's vocabulary. And they're usually the first to develop because they're so functional. In order for a child to be able to use the core board, it needs to be modeled for them by their communication partners. But children tend to learn quickly where the words are on the board and what they mean because they get their message across quickly and they get what they're asking for. When you are modeling using this board, you will find that you have to slow down and look for the pictures that correspond to the words you might want to say. And this is good for the child because it slows down your speech so that they can have a better chance of understanding you and also more time to respond. All the words that you say will not be on the board, just the important ones. This will also help you simplify your message for the child, which again will help them be able to respond. Here are some examples. So, if you, I'm just going to show you some of the words that are on this board. Some really important words like stop, no and yes, look, good, bad, more, something different. A lot of times kids don't know what they want, but they know they want something different. They want to be all done. They want a turn, my turn. They need help. So during an activity, say you are playing Play-Doh and your child can't get the Play-Doh open. You can see they're struggling. You would point to, oh, help. Do you need or want some help? I'll help you with that. Open the Play-Doh for them and give it to them. These core words are combined with what are called fringe vocabulary, which are the nouns and the verbs associated with a particular activity. So let's go with Play-Doh. So we've got the Play-Doh out and we're playing with it, and we might model some words like, ooh, I like to squish the Play-Doh. Maybe I'll make a ball. And then you can expand your message by saying, oh, I want to squish the Play-Doh. Or what do you want to do with your Play-Doh? Notice that I'm not pointing to a picture for each word I'm saying. I'm highlighting some of the more important words that I'm saying. I might also use gestures during my modeling or signs and sign language during my modeling to fill in some of the words or to highlight some of the words. This is part of an approach to helping kids communicate called the total communication approach, where you're giving a child several different modes or ways to communicate as their verbal language or to support their verbal language, like pictures and sign, pictures and gestures. I want to show you how this can also be expanded. This is a trifold board, so you can, as a child gains more vocabulary, or if you want to model some concepts, you could add a color board in here, and you could say, you could build simple sentences for your child like, oh, do you want more purple Play-Doh? Or do you want some orange Play-Doh? So you can see that you can make a lot more vocabulary available to the child. And I see that kids enjoy this because they are able to respond and participate more in an activity because they have these pictures available than they would be able to without them, because it just gives them more variety of things they can say and ways they can respond, particularly if they don't have the expressive vocabulary to do that yet. They can just point to a picture. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I am happy to talk more about this with you in the next video.